Hey everyone, welcome back to Ormsby Farm. My name is Casey. So, on this video, the last video I showed you kind of a tour of our chicken coop and turkey coop. Those are basically going to be our breeders. That's going to be my laying group, flock. And I also will be hatching their eggs for the meat birds. So that is what we're talking about on this video, is I'm going to talk about starting my process for doing meat chickens and meat turkeys and where we're doing it, so on and so forth. So let's jump into that intro and get into this video.
I'm coming home.
All right, so you hear the baby daddy back there? He's just a cock-a-doodle-dooing all day, every day. It is so, I can't even believe I decided to shoot out here today because it is completely overgrown, probably like calf high. Let me see if I even can walk to the middle. And I don't really have my boots on because I'm doing breads today. And I was like, well, let me go shoot this video real fast. Okay, right here is fine. So basically we are in the area now behind my greenhouse. This is probably about maybe halfway, the halfway mark of my property. And this was actually where at first Mom was going to have her homestead right behind me. Decided against it. Then we were going to put the pumpkin patch out here. Decided against it. So when we were starting to think about meat birds, because meat has gotten just so terribly expensive, I'm sure where you are too, but definitely in Georgia where I am, that it was time to start kind of prepping for the meat bird process. Now, about 12, 13 weeks ago, we had one of our friends hatch out some chickens and some turkeys. They are a mix. We call them a barnyard mix. And they were going to be the baby mamas and the baby daddies of the meat birds. Because I know a lot of homesteaders do it, but for me personally, it is not self-sustainable for me and my family to do Cornish cross, where you still have to pay someone else to hatch the chickens for you when you have chickens that may not get as big, but they are still chickens that you can put in your freezer. So that is what we have decided to do, that all of our meat birds and meat turkeys will come from eggs that are laying right there in the coop. Hatches. I will be getting an incubator too. And we're going to do about 50 chickens, meat chickens a year, and probably about 10 meat turkeys, but I'm also going to be selling some meat turkeys too, so 20 a year. So I'll do in two batches. I'll do 25 chicken once, 25 chickens the second time, 10 turkeys the first, 10 the second. And as you can hear, the dogs love the mower for some reason. They're so crazy. But this is the area that I've decided to do it in. Now, when I was measuring it out for the pumpkin patch, it's about 40 feet wide this way. And then it goes, let me kind of walk to the end of it right here. It goes all the way back that way, which is probably, I think I figured it out to be about 100, 120 feet of where I will be pulling tractors. I will be raising them in tractors that I will be doing on another video and making them. And I'll be pulling them daily, sometimes every other day, kind of thing, depending on how much they're going through the bugs and that kind of stuff. And that will also fertilize this area for next round of everything. So it's kind of a win-win situation. I've seen it on a lot of other homesteading channels, is that they do it this way. This is also right here by our second compost pile, which looks like it's overrun by some ivy. I guess that's ivy and it's not anywhere else. Unless it's some of the veggies that I put in there that is growing its own, which is very possible. I may have a zucchini coming out of my compost. But this is an area that definitely needs to be mowed. I'm going to be moving. We have another compost right back in that area. All of it will be moved over here behind the greenhouse, kind of set up over the fall, this fall and winter, and getting it back together. So I'll kind of have like compost, meat chickens, and we will definitely process all in this area. Why is it every time that I go to shoot a video, someone tries to call me? Like, oh my gosh, like text, please. But yes, so this will be the area that we also process the chicken. We are talking here. We have some wonderful, fabulous friends here in the small town where we live. And there's a group of us that are all around the same age, younger family kind of age. And we are getting together to kind of do like a little round table meat, chicken, and turkey processing, to where all of us will go in for a plucker instead of one person having to pay the giant exorbitant amount. So we kind of all share. We'll kind of bring the chickens and turkeys over to one of the locations and be able to process it there. You have multiple hands, so it's not just you doing it. So I wanted to kind of take you on this area. I'm going to flip you around and kind of show you the area. I have heard a lot of different things about different meat chickens and different chickens that are dual purpose chickens. Again, mine are, it's just a mix. Like I have some bantams in that mix. I have some that look like silkies. But if you have any chickens that are good dual purpose, leave the name in the comment section below, because I may go ahead and purchase some more girls, because I only think I have, out of my 11, I only think I have like 5 or 6. It's pretty sad. I pretty much raised up boys, a bunch of boys, and the same for the turkeys. The turkeys I actually put on our Facebook page to sell, because those guys to go, because they's all fighting each other over one girl. We have one girl out of all the 6 turkeys, so they're all fighting each other for her. So if you know good turkey and chicken dual purpose breeds, leave them in the comment section, because I may have to go and purchase them, you know, and ain't no shame in that game. Okay, so let me flip you around and I'll show you kind of what I'm doing in this area wise. Alrighty, again, this is right behind our greenhouse, which is going to be done this fall. So make sure you are liking and subscribing so you know when that video comes out. And this is where all of the compost will be. I'll be building a new compost area right behind the greenhouse, so it's easier to get to. And then this is the overgrown hot mess area. That will be where the tractors are. I'm probably going to do 2 tractors, probably about 10 feet wide by 30 feet, maybe, don't know. Leave a comment what you think. It's this area, and it goes all the way down to probably halfway where that tree is right there. Will be the areas I pull back and forth. So I'm excited because this is a huge area, and I didn't know what else I was going to do with it now that Mom had decided she didn't want this area as her homestead, and the pumpkin patch was not going to go back here. And to kind of keep the grass down here will be great. On the other side of the fence, it's a lot of bush, and we have thought more about goats. So, but this will be our area to have the animals do the hard, dirty work of keeping the growth down, because I'm tired of mowing 10 acres. Just saying. So yes, so yeah, this was a very short video, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm excited to get going on the meat, chickens and turkeys. Right now we get all of our meats from a local farmer, and we love supporting them, and we still will for our beef and pork. But chickens and turkeys, I'm ready to kind of take that dive and get it going. So y'all, be sure that you are liking and subscribing to the channel, and go ahead and click the bell icon to make sure you're notified when new videos come out or I go live, because I'm doing this wonderful, great, exciting watch party for the TV series The Chosen every Tuesday. You won't want to miss that. Go ahead and follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Threads. I joined in all of the month of August to Every Bit Counts challenge, where you have to preserve, can, freeze something every day for the month of August. It's been so fun. So definitely check me out there. And I will see y'all on the next video, which will be a weekly update on the preserving. So y'all, I hope you're having a wonderful week. Y'all have a wonderful weekend and be blessed. We'll see you on the next video.
I'm coming home.